Tubers. This is Abdul Kabir Aki. I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of what's going on. This please don't mind the scene right here. It's a mock-up scene. It seems like I did all of these things from scratch. It's more to be done. I'm still I still got to get parts for this high rise for this building. More to come is more cars for the road up under here. Excuse me. Um, Anybody from New York City? First and foremost, this right here is for Reggie Redbird, the Talking Subway Car series. Again, this is the behind the scenes deal. I got a scene right here on this part of the diorama, a part of the modular system of a work scene. Anybody here from New York City, every weekend it's always an issue with this one thing, maintenance, which it's essential to the system. Anybody for that travels the transit system. Now, as far as Reggie the Redbird goes, this engine right here will be one of the characters. Okay, Rusty the non-revenue engine. Uh, I bought this yesterday, matter of fact, from Train World and in Brooklyn. Of course, anybody, once again, you up late nights or at some various parts of the days, you'll see these engines, an old subway car, and various parts, pieces of equipment riding along, the track. And it's some would say it's an eyesore. It's blocking traffic. The train is gonna go slow because these guys right here move very slow. But again, without these vehicles, these work vehicles, our transit system would go to the pits. Mind you. So, real quickly, the engine, of course, is from Bachmann Spectrum. It's a DCC model. Eventually, I'm going to change over to DCC. Okay, in addition to me adding, voice sound effects to it, I went on ahead, detailed and weathered it, to make it look, close to or equal to the actual locomotives that go with the work train. Right behind it is a gondola from Proto 2000. I just modified it. I modified the wheels, to be more up to date. The holes on the side. It had a crane in between. I took it out. I took it out and changed it to an MTH flat car. Mount with the crane from Proto 2000 as well, mounted on top. Even added a figure inside, to operate the train. I'm a strong believer in, bringing equipment, especially in HO scale, to life. All right. Again, with Reggie the Redbird, the Talking Subway Car series, in addition to it being funny, hilarious, but also educational. Okay, a lot of things out here, especially, with maintenance away, is essential, a critical part to transportation. And so in order for the upkeep of the system. Woodland Scenic Surpriser, and some Bachman figures, like these surveyors, excuse me. So surveying the side of the platform, the edge of the platform, your welders, and, various craftsmen and whatnot. Bowley provides the this bucket truck, model power cars on the bottom. Eventually, buses will be coming. Rapido will have buses, fish bellies. Please be on the lookout. I will have some. In addition to, Transit has, for their articulated buses. So, we try to do the best we can, us modelers. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to bring as much realism as possible, to give you the best. The elevated I did from scratch. I made all of this stuff from scratch. The elevated, the platforms, the gates on the side of the elevated. On each side of the elevated, it's from chicken wire. I went to a hardware store, and it was the right time, the right size, and everything. So it was just a match right there. And this is good for as the trains are running, we have gates on the side, so that way maintenance away crews can go ahead and walk alongside the tracks, wherever needed. Signaling, I will add signals. Of course, we need signals. Lights, yes, there is lights. I'll add more lights. At nighttime, if you look at my Facebook page, Abdul Kabir Aki, and look at some of my pictures out there, yes, there is lights. So there will be more lights. Street lamps, I will add street lamps. Again, just to put it short, this is, even though this mock-up scene, more will be added. More will be extended. You got to bear with me, okay? I still have responsibilities as well in the household. In my share, I don't want to put it all on my roommates, but this is how it starts. This is how it starts. A lot of your greats start here. We try to work it out what best we can with what money we do have. I am working with people for backing, so that way I can get more done a lot quicker. But also, in lieu to all of this is, quality. This is where quality comes in, because the time that I'm investing within this, okay? And just testing out various skill sets and crafts, my craftsmanship. I'm gonna straighten those lines out as well. The street signs, and the the lines inside the street or whatever. However, and once again, more cars have come. The trucks, buses, definitely more cabs, police cars, just straight up city scenes. So I'm gonna cut this video real short, and I'm gonna plug you in more things that I've built so far, the things that I've done. Again, this is the making and behind the scenes for the upcoming Reggie the Redbird and the Talking Subway Car series. Stay tuned.